Hello, this is a two-part video. In part 1 I transplant 12 spare beetroot seedlings into a small 10-inch bucket. In part 2, shot 4 months later, I harvest the beetroot. Was it worth it? Watch the video. I don't want to go out with this rope. Come on then. Let's go. What do you do when you've got some spare beetroot seedlings? What do you do? I hope you don't put them on the compost heap. I hope you don't. Might give them away to friends and neighbours, other gardeners who perhaps haven't got any. These are some spares of mine. I'm going to move some of these up into one of those 10-inch water buckets. I think we'll probably go for a dozen. That's probably too many for a small bucket like that, but hey, why not? We've got the seedlings. Let's do it. So we're going to remove them from these modules just using a nail. We're going to use that as a plunger and push them out. Push 12 of these out. We plant up a bucket. Let's do it. There's actually two there. I'll part one off. I only want singles because the bucket's likely to be quite full once we get them sown, and I'm trying not to sow too many so that I overcrowd the bucket. Six down, 6 to go. Have you grown beetroot this year? What they're looking like? These, I've got to tell you now, I've never seen beetroot with leaves as red as these. I mean, these leaves are totally red. There's no green. There is no green. I've never seen beetroot like this before, and I'm not too sure if that isn't as a result of the frosty weather that these beetroot have already grown through. And I'm only hoping that they don't actually bolt as a consequence of being through frosty weather. How's that? 12 beetroot ready to be transplanted into a bucket. Just let me get myself sorted out and then we'll plant them. To give these beetroot an equal chance, we need to equally space them, and for that I've got this polystyrene template just made from a 10-inch polystyrene pizza base, 12 holes in it, 12 equally spaced holes. We're just going to make an impression using a pencil. Did I miss any? Did I? Let's have a look. I think you can see those, can't you? Now what we need to do is get a beetroot into every one of those. Okay, let's go nearest the camera first. How easy was that? Come on, how easy was that? This soil is quite wet actually. Ooh, we've got two there, yeah. We'll take one out because we only want one in each station. And there will be no thinning out required, although you've just watched me thin out a beetroot. There'll be no further thinning out required. And of course we haven't used all these seedlings up, have we? There's some left in that that module. If any of these don't make it, we'll replace them. Now these probably don't need a water in, because as I've already said, this compost is quite wet, but because it's good practice I'm going to water them in. Yeah, two there, look, take that one out, don't want that one. Last one, you'll be pleased to know. And there it is, looking a bit moth-eaten that one, but it's in. Right, let's just get the watering can, give these guys a drink, and we're done. What I'll do now is I'll stand these in the shade, because I think we've a couple of warm sunny days forecast, would you believe it? No, neither do I. But the forecast, so what I'm going to do is, I don't want these in the direct sunshine until they've actually got a wee bit bigger. How was that? That didn't take long, did it? Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed this video. 12 beets in a bucket. How good is that? How easy was that? Today we're going to be harvesting this bucket of beetroot. So whatever we get out of here, it's a shot to nothing, isn't it? It cost me nothing. I had the bucket, I had the soil, these were spare seedlings. I wasn't going to be able to get them in the raised bed, So I popped them in this bucket. If I'd not done that, what would I have done with them? So yeah, this is something for nothing here really. So we can't be too disappointed by what we get if we don't get much. Right, let's check. Well, that's about golf ball size, I think. Is it about golf ball size? A couple of really small ones here. These haven't developed at all really. I don't know if you can tell, but these leaves are really moth-eaten. Might be down to caterpillars, but it's certainly down to sparrows. I've had a lot of sparrows in the garden this year, and they just love beetroot leaves. They just hang off the plant and peck the leaf. When they're small enough, they'll pull them right out of the ground, but they'll also take leaves when they're as big as this. Right, not much to show just yet. Not here. Yeah, another small one. Oh, we're getting a bit bigger here. Hold on. Not an enormous beetroot, but a beetroot. Yeah, that'll eat. Yeah. I think we'll describe these as baby beets. That gets us off the hook a bit, doesn't it, in terms of getting a good result. Yeah, these baby beets, they look okay. This one in the middle seems to have done the best of all. Would have liked them all to be in that size, but they're not, they're smaller, but hey, that's okay. The baby beets, they'll cook, they'll eat. Right, I'll just tidy these up and give you a closer look. Okay, let's have a final look at the beetroot. There they are. I think we're reasonably happy with that, aren't we? I mean, let's just fish out of here the ones we probably won't take indoors. There's 2 there, and on my count I think there were 11 of these, so one didn't make it, and these 2 are not going to make it. Hey, no, we're okay with that. We're okay with that. All these beetroot will cook, all these beetroot will eat. If we hadn't have put them in this bucket, then they wouldn't have made anything, would they? But they've made some decent baby beetroot here. These will be cooked before the day's out. Hope you've enjoyed this video. This is Homegrown Veg, signing out.